Previously on YARREH. And this is why we're replacing the masthead.
Everyone can own a new boat. Owning an old boat is very good fun.
Stress level's high. I don't want to splatter Chris off with sewage.
Oh, that is another dirty surprise we uncovered today.
We feel like the list is just growing. We're going to be removing the keel, that's for sure. Something that we didn't really expect to do, but it's got to be done. That's what we've been discovering the last few days.
Okay, here's the new center. I've rigged up some dust collection for it. So this should be a way easier way to sand all the tight corners. I tried it with the angle grinder before and made a mess that was basically impossible to clean up, so this should work much better now. Oh, we discovered some rot in the fiberglass of the keel.
And we really wanted to redo the entire bilge. As you can see, it's not in the greatest shape.
Once the keel is off, we could also properly clean up the bilge and re-fiberglass and repaint everything.
We already loosened the keel bolts.
Till it just made me this socket. I basically bought a regular socket with a pipe that fits on top of it, and he cut it in two pieces and welded it together. So this is our keel bolt socket. Looks freaking amazing.
And we're basically going to be grinding everything down, getting a better look at everything. This is where the mast goes. Used to be absolutely filthy, still is filthy, but looking a hell of a lot better. And so began our deep dive into a massive project, often referred to as opening a can of worms. With this particular style of production boat, access to the bilge was limited, which meant we had to create our own entry points. As we proceed, we're likely going to uncover more about the boat's history and the quality of craftsmanship involved.
Alright, behind me you can see marked out all the floor panels that I'm going to cut out.
We are going to cut open every single one of these panels. This one, and this one, as well as the ones in the front. And that way we're going to be able to access the entire bilge.
Kitchen as well. We have 4 panels that we're gonna cut out in the kitchen. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should give us access to almost everything. We're gonna cut out probably a little bit more in here too while we're at it, you know.
Before purchasing YARREH, assessing the hull's condition was challenging for several reasons. The most obvious, as you can see in this episode, was the limited access to the bilge. Getting a proper look required removing the floorboards and cutting into the liner. Additionally, we bought her in a remote location accessible only by boat, with no haul-out facilities anywhere nearby. This combination made it difficult to thoroughly evaluate her condition before the purchase. However, we also took a leap of faith. She was technically a storm-damaged vessel that had been rescued at sea. Eager for a project, we had no idea that those would become our famous last words.
And Stephanie, what are we discovering?
The most disgusting shit ever.
Most disgusting? Yep.
What are you discovering?
This kind of shit that's coming out everywhere. Or that's the kind of stuff that plugs your bilge pump really quick when it comes down to.
So we just made a decision, a big decision. We're gonna be cutting this whole kitchen piece out.
Cut it out.
Previously on YARREH, we had the pleasant discovery of finding out that our bilge was fully coated in oil. So we took the necessary steps to clean it up.
Eric's not going to be happy about that. We cut out the whole engine bay. While we're here, we decided it will be easier to clean everything up, and yeah, so this is looking pretty dirty underneath. Oh, gross.
Oh God.
All jigsaw blades, look at.
No way.
Yeah.
A jigsaw blade?
Yeah. Rusted in.
There you go. There you have it. Well, it's actually not as bad as I thought. What's that? Oh. Calvin Klein. There you go.
Somebody got himself some new underwear. Wow.
Out!
Holy shit.
Just cut the whole floor out.
I'm sorry, Eric. We are very close to just rip out the whole interior
No, we're not.
and build a whole new interior with a brand new floor.
No, it's not happening.
Why?
He totally would. This was the most disgusting part. And yeah, like check this out. These colors we got going on here. It's like green, rust color, coolant.
Copper and coolant. Well, I ruined my boat.
No, you didn't.
Alright, so here we cut all the access holes that we decided we need in order to change this beam and this beam over here. So it came out pretty good. Floor is actually super thick. It's thick plywood. I didn't know it was that thick, but it's super solid. And yeah, it's dirty underneath there. It's freaking dirty in here. So now we're gonna be able to clean all of this up, right? Because we like cleaning.
It's gonna go from black to white.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's working pretty good. That's without any chemicals, so it's pretty exciting. Oh, gross! And we've got so much to clean. Entire hall. At one point in time before our ownership, somebody didn't really take care of the engine, and oil over I don't know how long had seeped into the entire bilge. The water level rose. You could kind of see the history just by looking at it. Wasn't really maintained that well.
Yeah, we're gonna start pressure washing.
How satisfying. We definitely opened a can of worms with this one.
Oh man, what a difference. So much oil that came up. Still a little bit more cleaning over here. What a mess this oil made. Gross. Makes us never want to put a diesel engine back in here because it's just unbelievable the type of mess it can make and how hard it is to clean it up. But the girls have done a really good job scrubbing in here. Big time. I agree.
We were really looking forward to pressure washing because it's one of the most satisfying moments. It actually takes us back to our first day with YARREH, the first time we ever lifted her out of the water and saw her haul. After scrubbing everything, that was the nasty part. It was really fun to come in with a pressure washer, spray it all the way into the bilge, vacuum it out, get it out, so that wouldn't be going into the ocean and instead into the bilge dump.
Yeah, what a mess that was in the bilge, and so many hours of cleaning up got us thinking that we don't ever want to put a diesel motor back in here because it's crazy the kind of mess it makes and it's so dirty. So we're back to the original idea of converting to electric, and it's just a clean system, has a few limitations, but let us know what you guys think. Should we convert to electric? Yes or no?
So far the survey was saying convert electric. There's always a few skeptical people out there.
So far they were saying convert electric.
So far
People voted?
people were voting convert electric because they were probably pretty disgusted in seeing what we've had to go through here. Obviously pros and cons to each motor, but I feel like especially with the world and the way it is today,
We're going electric.
we're going
Green.
electric. Alright, we are done pressure washing. And as you can see, it doesn't look perfect yet, but it will with time. The next steps are sanding everything. We have to remove all three. Actually, there's a fourth one in this cupboard. where the holding tank used to be. So there's 4 stringers. Most likely all of them are coming out.
Alright, just cut out a bunch of everything. It's definitely rotten to the bone. It's taking a lot of these blades. So I just cut this loose. We'll see what it does. Just what we expected. Dirty. Dirty and rotten. That this is all soaked. Soaked with water. Water's just coming out of this. Not so good.
There's oil under that whole chunk. So you can see there was some horrible fiberglass work done. Oil was going underneath it because it wasn't sealed off properly. So we're cutting all of these loose chunks of fiberglass that was just done super poorly. We're going to sand the entire hull so it's all basically wherever there's patchwork fiberglass that has kind of protruded surfaces. We're going to level it all to one flat surface, and then we are going to take some bilge paint and paint the entire bilge one color. It's going to look so nice.
Alright, that's the floor. I'm just about to cut these out because it's gonna make replacing the stringers much easier. So I just cut this one. Let's see what we find. Ugh. Gross. Nasty.
To properly remove the stringers, we also had to take out the floor supports that were originally fiberglass to the hull. Once we started, we were relieved we made that decision, as the fiberglass patches bonding them to the hull turned out to be another hiding spot for oil. This process would also create the necessary space to properly remove and replace the structural supports, aka the stringers. The plan is that once everything is completed, the entire build sanded and the stringers refiberglassed back into place, the floor supports will also be reassembled to ensure everything is secure and solid. After they've been thoroughly cleaned, of course.
Alright, just cut out the last piece of the floor. And once again, what a mess. If you ever buy a boat, make sure to never have freaking oil sitting in it for months and months and months. But yeah, we're gonna clean it all up, put an electric engine in, and we'll be flying. Definitely happy I've cleaned most of the mess out already. Oh, this one is easy. So much easier than all the other ones. That's nice.
We prepared the keel in advance by loosening, removing, and cleaning all of the keel bolts using the custom crafted extended socket that Scylla so kindly made.
I'm sure it'd be all like that. That's awesome.
Since it would be our first experience removing a keel, Christoph turned to YouTube for educational insights before diving into the process.
Oh, learning from the pros. This is how we're gonna do it. I like it. I like it a lot. Finally spring at the boatyard. Alright. Just built the keel cradle. So we're getting ready to move the boat and drop the keel.
With the keel cradle now assembled and ready, it was time for the big moment.
I can hear it.
And so it began. Christoph and our boatyard neighbor James started hammering at the wedges, slowly prying the keel into the cradle. The 6,000-pound keel separated from the hull in just a few minutes, a testament to our preparation and determination. The travel lift hovered above, with the cradle poised to gently support the keel once freed. In the days leading up to this moment, many in the yard had cautioned us that removing a keel could take hours. Yet, we remained confident it wouldn't take long. Knowing that the operator of a travel lift is always motivated by time, we had strategically prepared by partially wedging the edges around the top of the keel and the base of the stump, ensuring a smooth release.
Alright. And that's it. The last major piece that has to be removed. This is what the keel looks like after it came off the boat, and it's sitting in its cradle. And this is inside the bilge now, without the keel bolts. You can basically look outside. Oh, we have a hole in the boat. Well, a couple holes, matter of fact. Finally, all the keel bolts are out. And we're one step closer to treating all the worms. Can of worms is what the people say. Can of worms. So now we can start removing the stringers and sanding out the whole bilge and start laying up some fiberglass. That will be a new chapter. So you can see here where the light shines through is where we grinded out all the rod that was inside the fiberglass, so it's really thin at this point. And we have to do a structural repair here, which is going to be awesome.
The next day, Silas started cleaning the keel up, and surprisingly, it looked really good. The keel bolts weren't rusty at all, and were all fully intact, which was a really good sign.
The brown one is super hard and the white one is super soft. And actually you can make it nicely, eh? And this shape you need for the next resin, so the resin really grab into the material.
Wow, look at how new it looks!
Yeah.
Sparkling! At this moment, we were especially grateful for two things. First, our good friend Scylla, being the metal worker he is, generously volunteered to clean the keel up. And second, the fact that our keelboats were in such excellent condition. So our top next jobs are,
We really need to rebuild the mast up.
because we removed that, it was rotten. In order to get the mast up, we need to get the mast up in.
Sand and repaint the bilge because we took on this job.
We need to get a new motor.
And we need to do the exterior hull.
So we've sanded it down to fiberglass. We need to continue fixing the blisters, do all that work, and then repaint and anti-foul and all of that jazz. So
Getting the mast, getting the engine, getting the exterior hull, and getting the bilge.
and then so many other things after that. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. It's one free, easy way you can help support this channel. Thanks for watching. Until next time.
And Stephanie, what did we find?
Well, we knew it was going to be a project.
Did we?
Perhaps bigger than we anticipated.
Today on Coneheads.
Somebody also suggested I should grow a beard until we get to splash the boat. What do you guys think about that? Good idea or bad idea? So 80% of the survey said yes, grow a beard, and this is what you guys been asking for. Like it?